What's going on, family? Look, check it out. The examples that I always reproof out loud with the 40s plus. You have to understand something. You could call it old soul, old school head. I don't care about titles or none of that about what I stand for and what my persona is. I stand for God and my persona is of God. If you want to throw it out there. But the reason why I stand firm as an adult and I preach and teach to other 40s plus about being mature for their age because it's important. It's important to be mature for your age. You have the younger generation. You have the generation after the younger generation. A lot of people are stupid alone. Okay, we know that the majority don't know scripture. They not saved. We get that. But wow, you have older people who don't even have no sense. So they can't teach the youngin nothing. They can't teach them nothing. The only thing that I've been seeing the older 40s plus generation, my generation, so-called teach the youngin is how to disrespect other adults. That's all I've been seeing. Example, I'm finna give a testimony. After I have been using my gray rock method at work, and I'm speaking on one of my jobs right now, you have, well, I have uh, young co-workers, 18, 19, 20 through 24. I just leave it right there. And my generation, 40s on up. You have a 50 some year old, and it's a few of them. It's a few of them. You got some that's in their 40s, and you got, I think, at least three of them in their 50s. And I witnessed a lot with the 50 some year old who play with the youngins, the 18, the 19, the 20, 21 year old. They play with them. They gossip with them, and they manipulates them. After my gray rock method, right before leaving, see, this is what people don't like. They already don't like to be acknowledged during the show. But let's just say if you're leaving before them, they get edgy because they know that they're not finna get a farewell from you. So they get edgy. Now, the 50-some-year-old now know that I'm not farewelling her. So what she does is duck and dodge and hide because she don't want to be shunned without a reply on my way out the door. So she go hide in the bathroom or go play like she talking to somebody out there, which is, I don't care, but I'm noticing what's going on. So for the last couple of weeks, this is what I've been noticing about the 50-some-year-old with the youngins. The 50-some-year-old was in the 19 or 20-year-old ear and said something. And I have discernment, so I know that she said something, look, she finna leave and she ain't gonna speak to you either. And the youngin out loud said, so, I don't care. Ain't gotta say nothing to me. I don't care. Huh? But I knew it was pertaining to me. I'm the only one gray rocking. Okay. Now see, pause. Here's the thing. The youngin don't know nothing about me or nothing. And I don't play with them. Period. I don't have to say nothing to you either because you goofy. You young and stupid. You know what I'm saying? This is me. I keep peace within myself. Now, the youngin hadn't done nothing to me. It's just that I don't play with them. I don't talk to none of them. Now, if they come in and be mindful and be respectful and they speak, hey, KK, then I may speak back, but that's far as it's going. But see, these are goofies. They want to speak and then they want you to play with them. And the reason why, like I said, is because it's a few older people through older people who does that. They ha and he and gossip and do all this other shenanigan with them. It's like they basically play jump rope with them at work. And so they get mad when I don't volunteer for a term. Hallelujah. So that's how she was in her feeling. When the older person was in her ear, she ain't gonna speak. And the youngin' like, so I don't care. You ain't gotta say nothing to me. I don't care. Excuse me, y'all. Getting a little high. So, and I'm like, I just kept working. Like, see. Now, and as we going on, whatever. And I just went on and just did my thing or whatnot. But the youngin' around there playing and making gestures and talking stupid. And the older idiot is walking off. Cause I'm finna get ready and go. So the other one, we getting ready. With it's customers up here. They want their orders. And she walking off because she don't want to be embarrassed in her own brain if I don't say bad. Instead of being a mature worker, a mature woman. And standing over there and get the orders. And who cares about what somebody say to you or not. Look, it's time for me to clock out. I'm going home. But instead, she's so, and that's why I said when you great rock people at work, they're not there thinking about work, they're thinking about you. So instead of taking orders and staying focused on why you're there, you worrying about being embarrassed within yourself because I'm not going to say bad to you. So you're walking off all out in the lobby and hiding and up and around there, while the customer's still standing there. So I'm like, whatever. So another time, the same dodos, another time. And so she whispering to the young girl again. This is another day. She whispered to the girl again in her ear. Now I'm making sounds, but I'm observing everything. I ain't saying nothing to neither one of them, but I'm seeing what's going on. So she whispering to her, and the girl come over like I'm so stupid. But the girl come walk back and say, yeah, so we made money and we killed it, and and see, at this point it's not nothing that I can just say, well, hey, I already know what she doing. Because I don't talk to him. I already know what she doing. So I'm working what God is testing me. And it's humility. So as she's talking about how much we made or whatnot, which is true. We got bone rush and we did it. So I said, yeah, we made our money. So as I'm talking, she turned her head and started walking off. See, playing. And I do what I do. So you won't continue on wondering why I do what I do. You gotta have wisdom. So as she's walking off and whatever, so she out loud saying, goodbye. Goodbye. And I'm like, okay. So you did all of this playing games to try to shut me down and walking off. See, but this is a young idiot. She's what, 19, 20? I expect that out of her. But see, this is what I'm talking about. So you can't even be cordial with them at this point. You can't be cordial with her. So when she walking off with the older dodo, she over there all in the cut. Goodbye. Ha ha. He. I got her. So I doing my thing. I got an hour to go. And she kept coming back, looking at me, cutting at to try to see, I guess, looking for a reaction or whatever. Oh, they don't know, family. They don't know us. See, they think that we are like them. They want revenge. They want us so bad. They don't know because they're not filled with the raw crocodile. So they don't know what we're dealing with on the inside that's giving us strength to overcome what they can't overcome. So she looking and she went right back to that downstairs like, man, I ain't even getting no reaction out of her. And I'm an adult. I'm honored to be a mama. And this is what she's doing because she's being guided by another older 50-some-year-old dodo. Okay. So I said, okay, whatever. So now you just basically, with the 50-some y'all is already shot out. But the youngin is a wrap. So with that, I kept it humbled and I did my thing and I went home. Didn't say nothing to nobody. Of course, the 50-some-year-old ducked and dodged and ran and started conversating. Yeah, so, yeah, such and such. Because because she didn't want that attention as I'm leaving. People think we're stupid, but it's just you got orders. Take orders. Do your job. Why is everybody playing? So she trying to get the defocus because she usually run and hide when I get ready to leave. But this time she had somebody to play with. She had a couple of youngins to play with. So she talking loud because she didn't want the attention to see me leave. So just recently, these miserable people need someone to talk to. They need someone to talk to. I just made the video. I made 3 videos back about how they just want to be acknowledged. They want to ventilate about shenanigans. So as I'm preparing again at work, I'm hearing the 50-year-old dodo ventilate to another older one who liked the gossip. So she ventilating and talking about what might have happened with the youngin after I left. Huh? After I left. I guess they must have got into it. I don't know. I was just, she talking out loud to her. I kind of overheard her. I don't know. But it seems as if they might have got into it about something. I don't know. Maybe it's because after I left, the truth came out about the shenanigan on each one of them because all of them fake. And so what might have happened was she probably told her to go over there and get back to work. And the young girl probably told her, I ain't going back to work. You kiss my butt. I don't care who I let the baby out. And you this and that and the other. And over, well, you got to work. And then, you know, when you got to clock out. See? Now, this is after I left. Huh? No. From my understanding, as the dodo was ventilating out loud, that was stupid. Why would you want me to know that? Huh? You got into it with her, huh? You got into it with the youngin. And you mad because she disrespect you as manager? See what I'm saying? Huh? You got to know what you're doing if you want to be a elder, a leader. See what I'm saying? Okay, so the youngin called off, didn't come to work. I guess the youngin said, well, look, you sent me off the other day to play with this grown person who ain't really done nothing to me. So me and you gets into it. You think I'm finna come to work today and get shunned off? She got her wall up, and then me and you just got into it because you telling me what to do after you just sent me off to do this and that and the other. I thought we was friends. Ha ha. So the young dodo didn't no call, no show. Huh? So the older dodo was short after I left. Was short of staff after I left. Because the dodo who she was playing with the other day, they got into it and she didn't show up. See what I'm saying, people? You cannot lead if you're not willing to follow. So basically, it slapped her back in her face when she was over there, get attack. I'm mad because she not talking to me. Matter of fact, she not talking to none of us. Yeah, let's go attack her. She ain't did nothing to me, but I'm having fun with it because she don't say nothing to me either. It's time to play. It's time to jump rope. It's time to play in the sandbox. Yeah, we got one. This like mommy right here. She's telling us we can go play with another person that's going to be our mama. Come on. And then after the real deal left, the truth came out. Okay, all right, now she gone. So, okay, let's get back to work. His fun is over with. We ain't got nothing to feed on. So, we left with our own misery. So, let's get back to work. I ain't getting back to work. I'm finna continue to play. No, you really do need to get back to work. I ain't getting back to work nothing. And bing. And then boom, the next day, I ain't coming in that, see? Left with your own misery. You're so frustrated you left that out loud. You had to ventilate that out loud for me to hear. I wasn't trying to hear, but I heard a little song. And I put 2 to 2 together. See what I'm saying? See, y'all have to understand something. Let me tell you something. You reap what you sow. This is not karma. You reap what you sow. But let me tell y'all something. You cannot be around here so insecure of yourself where you feel you need to be validated and acknowledged from other dodos. That's not going to work. See, these people are so envious of our light and our knowledge that we carry, which is godly wisdom. They so jealous of that if they're around a bunch of other dodos, they want to pretend that they have what we have, but can't even resolve the issues when things go wrong. Because when they trying to be controlling, they can't, because they fake on the reasons why they shouldn't been in control the first time. I don't know if I'm wording this right. You can't control someone. You can't control a child when you in your feelings and when you feel that things should be okay. Let's stop the playing and let's get back. But when you feel like playing, you can tell them, come on, y'all come on over here and play. Y'all can play goo goo gaga. Come on, let's go disrespect and play. And then when that person is gone, you ain't got nobody to play with. Now you're weeping and you tell us, let's get back to work. And this person is still a child at mine, so they still want to play. You did what you did because you was in your feelings as a grown person. So you want to be childish because you knew that you could manipulate a real child. So now that person is gone. Remember Satan and the demons, when they get that everlasting torment day and night. When you didn't have nothing else to feed on because everybody now is miserable. So now it's like, oh, well, we might as well go and get back to work. But you have to understand, the person who you was manipulating is a child for real. Have a childlike mind for real. So now you're stuck in your shenanigan and you can't even clean it up. And the repercussions of that was that you was short-staffed after I left because the dodo who you was manipulating didn't come in on you because you got into it with them because you couldn't control yourself. You didn't know how to control things because you already left it out there that you's a dodo who's in control. See what I'm saying, people? So that's why God said, be still and don't fret. Only with your eyes shall you see the reward of the wicked. Meaning sometimes you may just hear it too. Huh? Peace.